Hey there, this is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. Today I am in West LA in one of the hottest tourist attractions in Los Angeles, which is the Grove. The Grove LA, which is one of the biggest outdoor shopping centers and one of the coolest ones in LA. So today I am here because I'm going to be walking around the Grove as well as the famous original farmers market that's like within the same facility basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a tour, a virtual walking tour of this entire place, so that if you've never been here before and maybe you're thinking of coming to this place, at least now you know what it looks like so that you can determine for yourself whether you want to come here or not. I'm not only going to show you some of the cool sights and sounds, but I'm also going to show you some of the really cool eating spots, the places you absolutely need to eat at if you are at the Grove. Because this is a food show, so obviously Rockstar Eater has got to tell you what are some of the good things you got to eat around this Grove / original farmers market area. So stay tuned all the way to the end of this episode so that you can see this amazing overview of the Grove. And also be sure to subscribe to this channel if you enjoy what I'm doing here on the show. Just hit that subscribe button so that you can get all these weekly awesome food episodes from one of the hottest foodies on the internet. So anyways, here we go. Let's do this. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the west side of the Grove and I'm going to head eastward and then just kind of like go around and just show you all the cool things that you need to see around here so that you can see the basic overview of what the Grove here looks like. So here we go, walking eastward on the main strip of the Grove, and as you can see, these are some train tracks that I'm kind of walking on, and usually there's like a tram that goes through this entire street, but I guess there's not one right now. Oh, that's pretty nice. This is a Monday, so it's not going to be too terribly crowded today, and plus with this whole COVID situation, it's still kind of not going to be that crowded probably for the next few weeks or months. That's why it's a good time for me to come on a Monday around 12 o'clock, some nice background music playing. Oh, it's a really nice day. And then you got some like outdoor like stands right there that sells various merchandises like jewelry and cell phone cases. So this is the famous bridge that's kind of like at the center, or I would say more of the eastern side of the Grove. So I'm crossing this bridge right now, and then if you turn to the right, you see this fountain right over there. Oh yeah, and then that movie theater right over there. There's like a really nice park area where families can just sit down, enjoy some snacks and things like that, which is pretty awesome. By the way, have you guys ever been to the Grove before? I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on the comments section if you've been here. Ooh, Pressed Juicery. Okay, this is pretty good. I could actually recommend this one. If you've never had Pressed Juicery before, they make these really fresh cold pressed juices. They're extremely healthy and extremely tasty. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but hey, healthy organic stuff is always expensive in LA, but I would recommend it. Ooh, and then you got like your Haagen-Dazs right over there. Ice cream's always good. I'm sure you guys know what Haagen-Dazs is, right? All right, so we've reached pretty much the eastern part of the Grove where it kind of ends, and as you can see, there's a lot of like shops like Nike, like clothing, and then you got your Nordstrom's like right over there. Oh, I really wish I could ride the tram that goes through here like right now. Now I am walking westward, going back in the other direction that I came, and what would a mall be without like a movie theater, right? So here's a nice movie theater here. I've watched a few movies here before in the past, really nice, so definitely need to check out a movie here sometime. There's a lot of famous restaurant chains and franchises here at this shopping center. For example, the Cheesecake Factory, which is always pretty solid. It's always pretty good. You know, I like to eat here every once in a while. So more clothing stores to the left. Then you got a Barnes and Noble, which is still surprisingly in business. Okay, looks like I'm back at this crosswalk that I was at earlier. Wow. So if you make a left, which I'm doing right now, you can see that there are a few different cool places that you can check out. Like for example, this Dylan's candy bar store that sells like a whole bunch of candy in there. Oh wow, yeah, a lot of candy. Wow. There's also one other thing that I think is worth mentioning. This is kind of more on the outside of the Grove. There are these two famous restaurants. Wood Ranch restaurant that serves American barbecue, and then we got Maggiano's Little Italy that has Italian, American food. These two restaurants, you know, I wouldn't say they're like absolute hotspots in LA, but they are here at the Grove. So if you like these two restaurants, then you got some options here to eat at. So just letting you know. All right, guys, so that's pretty much the tour of the Grove. It's not like really big, like covering blocks of stuff. So it's pretty much a very simple going one direction and coming back in the other direction. So you got to kind of have a, I guess, an insight onto what it looks like now. So what I'm going to do now is to take you into the farmers market, which is on the west side of this facility. So here's the entrance, but then, you know, there's a lot of other entrances you could get into, but we'll go into this entrance right over here. All right, let's go. Wow, this is so interesting. I'm going to be seeing a lot of things I guess I haven't seen in a while. Ooh, what is this? Brian's Pit Barbecue. Wow, that sounds pretty good. But I guess one of the things that you'll notice is that there's a lot of places to eat around here. This is like an outdoor market plus, you know, all these different food stands. That's almost kind of like street food in some ways, but you know, it's really good. There's a lot of different varieties you can choose from. Yeah, so I would say in here, there's probably going to be a lot more really good stuff to eat than at the Grove, to tell you the truth. If you love donuts, love coffee, then you got to get this one. The best in LA according to Los Angeles Magazine. Wow. You see, I told you they really got everything, even like this meat market right here. You see all this meat, like the sausages. Oh boy. Yeah, the meats, like the pork loins. Going all the way to the ground beef, to the steaks. Yeah, man, they got everything here. Whoa, look at this tomahawk steak, that is crazy. I'm just kind of working my way through one of the little alleys right now. And here's another thing I would recommend. Oh, here it is. The Nonna's Empanadas. Oh yeah, this is definitely something that you should eat if you're here. Nonna's Empanadas. You know what I decided to do, guys? I decided to actually get some of this Nonna's Empanadas and to eat it today. I've had it before, so I'm gonna be having it again. I think this is like, I don't remember when was the last time I had it. I think it was like maybe a year and a half ago, but it's been a while. But I know that this is definitely one of the hot spots in the farmers market, which absolutely need to get. So I got the carne asada, which is the beef. I think it's ground beef. And then the Philly cheese, and then the carnitas, which is pork. And then it comes with like chimichurri sauce, like the spicy. And then the regular. Oh wow, this is like a whole meal right here. All right, cheers to some great empanadas. Oh man, that's so good. You see that right there? Bam. Some magic empanadas right there, steaming hot. Some of this carnitas, which of course goes good with tacos too. Oh, so awesome. I love the marination of the meat inside. And there's like beans, some onions, all that good stuff. If you don't know what empanadas are, they're basically like meat pies, which are popular in countries like Argentina. Definitely one of the spots you need to check out here at the farmers market. It's light. These are small snacks, but they're filling in many ways as well. And you can take a whole bunch to take home. So come here if you don't know where else to go. Nonna's Empanadas here at the farmer's market. Maybe what I'll do is now go down this part of the alley. I guess now in the middle section of this farmer's market, you're gonna now see a lot of the produce, like for example, you know, like the fruits and the vegetables, things like that, where you would get like really delicious organic produce, and that's what a farmer's market is essentially is. Oh man, look at all those blueberries and strawberries. All these stuff that I just really love to put in my smoothie. So another pretty cool place that you should check out at the farmer's market is this coffee shop called the Green Maya. And this place is really unique out of all these other places that sell drinks and even foods here at the farmer's market, because they specialize in Central American coffee. But the really cool thing about it is like really 100% authentic organic, like really hard to find in Los Angeles and probably even around the US. So that's why if you come here, you're gonna get some very special coffee that's hard to find anywhere else. So that's why I gotta come in here. I gotta get some right now because I'm so excited to try some of their coffee. All these beautiful bagged coffee beans, totally organic, very hard to find. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably get one today, because since it's so hard to find and it's so good from what other people have been saying, I think I have to get one. So yeah, why don't I go ahead and just maybe get this one. Oh, okay, thank you. Ooh, wow. That's a really nice coffee taste. Oh, wow. It's good. Yep, oh yeah. So if you guys want some really nice coffee here at the farmer's market, they come here to Green Maya, get some coffee, like get a cup to go, and get a bag too. Give it, you know, for yourself, or give it as a, you know, for your family or friends as a gift. Makes a really good gift. So when you come here to this place, say hello to Marius. He's gonna take care of you. He's gonna serve you some of the best coffee in the Los Angeles area, and especially here in the Grove, right? Yes, of course. Okay, awesome. All right. This is also an interesting section that sells a lot of these, like, what are these? Chocolate pecan crunch. Yeah, like kind of like popcorn. Ooh, and some candy apples. I haven't seen candy apples in such a long time. Look at them. Even got them with Skittles and all this chocolate glaze. Oh boy. Ooh, $13.95. That's kind of pricey. And then another place you absolutely need to come to when you're here at the farmer's market in the Grove is Local Ice, which is an ice cream store that sells some of the best and most innovative ice creams you'll find in the area. So I'm gonna actually get one because I feel like getting an ice cream right now on this nice summer day. Oh, this ice cream looks so good. You know, when you are getting some ice cream, best way to go, get like 2-3 different flavors all in one cup. So I got the medium today, got my mint, as well as the Cookie Monster, and some of the coffee Java. Ooh. Oh wow, that is so good. Yeah. That coffee flavor, it's like creamy, tastes so fresh. Oh yeah. Yep. So if you're here at the farmer's market, you're looking for some good ice cream dessert, definitely need to check out Local Ice. They have a community. They have a like a reputation around LA as definitely one of the most tasty and old school ice creams that you can find here in LA. So yeah, if you are here at the Grove, you don't know what other ice creams to get, take my word for it, go to Local Ice. They're just really awesome. You're not going to be disappointed. And before I close out the episode, I do want to mention one more place that's outside of me that's on the street, Fairfax, which is Dupar's Restaurant. This is part of the Grove as well, or I should say farmer's market. I've never been here before, but it's always very busy. There's a lot of people that eat at this restaurant. So I'm assuming that this is one of the really most popular restaurants you can find in the area. So this is another one I thought I'd worth mentioning for this episode. Well, that's pretty much it for my tour of the Grove as well as farmer's market. And I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of what this place looks like so that you can figure out for yourself whether you want to visit it or not. And then also, if there are any places here that are interesting that you like to try, At least now you know, because I pointed out to you all the different really great places that you should try here at the Grove/Farmers Market. Well, anyways, that does it for this edition of Rockstar Eater. If you like what I'm doing here on the show, then I want you guys to give me a thumbs up, because that helps me a lot. And also comment on the section below if you've been here before. If there are any other places that you would recommend to all of us that I didn't really mention, then please do mention it so that we can all benefit from it. And finally, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. That's the best way to support me and to get these awesome food episodes on a weekly basis. So hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and you'll be getting these episodes on a weekly basis. Well, anyways, that does it for the show. I'm headed off, and hope you have a rockin' day today, that you'll try some of this rockin' food at this place sometime soon. And also be sure, if you really love my walking tours, to hit the next video on the screen so that you can see some of the other walk-in tours that I've been to all around LA. So I'll see you guys in the next video.